welcome to Beat the Press, where we're going to talk about the news that's been happening around the football world during the international break. So let's go into it. Without further ado, the first piece of news we're going to review is Ruben Amorim's interview.
Okay.
What do you guys think? He's finally landed. He's done his thing.
I'm ready.
I think we should all be a bit, skeptical and grounded here.
Yeah.
After watching this interview, we're fucking winning the lot.
We're winning.
I'm telling you, we're winning everything. We're winning the league this year. This ain't a project for the next 3 years.
We're only 9 points away.
We're winning the league this year.
9 points away.
We're not
I'm joking. I'm just selling a dream, bro. It's about 40 points away.
13.
Yeah,
This is the first time I've been like super excited about a manager for me, bro.
I can't lie, I haven't. And let's be real now.
No.
I've been excited about it. Ten Hag as well.
Yeah, all these managers come in, they gas you up, give you that.
He's different, innit?
But this guy's different, bro. I'm telling you, he just, the way he speaks about football, his mentality, everything about the game is just top notch, bro.
That's why Cristiano Ronaldo has called him the poet previously as well.
Yes.
When he used to play back in the Euros.
The poet, and even watching his interview, bro, like some of the things he's saying,
You're just drawn in.
You can tell there's English literature. He's done his homework.
Funny my English like that, man.
Do you get what I'm saying? And the way he talks, you gotta pick it up in between the lines.
Yeah.
The one thing that I can take from that interview, that I was mostly like hyped about,
The Gakura celebration.
He kept referring back to having an idea and an identity.
Yes.
Identity.
Yeah?
Those keywords are
idea, identity. These are things that United fans want to hear, especially in the last 3 years, boys.
Yeah.
Because we've been starving of that. We were sold a dream in the sense of, Ajax playing a certain way, and that idea, that identity coming to United, it hasn't worked out.
No, it hasn't.
And now this guy.
Yeah, this
boys.
guy, I think if the 3-4-3 don't work, he'll change it up.
I don't think he will.
I think he will.
I think he's played that in Braga. He's played that in Sporting now. But
Portuguese league.
100%, I agree.
But if it doesn't work in the Premier League, because I don't think no team plays like that in the Premier League. 3-4-3.
The last person to do it was
Conte.
Conte.
Shall I tell you
Tuchel.
something, boys?
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna go to the 3-4-3 soon.
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
Yeah,
because if you look at it, whilst looking at it from what I did at the sporting games and whatnot, there's not a formation that works better, especially if you've got the personnel.
Yeah.
So it's not just okay, we've got 3 at the back and cover majority of the final third.
Yeah.
Our final third. Yeah. It's not just that. The 4 that are ahead of him there's a destroyer, a box to box, and the wing backs are not really wing backs per se. They're right and left wingers or left mids or right mids with high work rate.
Yeah.
That's what he does. They're not wing backs. They're not the Dallots, they're not the Mazrawis, believe it or not. But ironically, we've got those players in Dalot and Mazraoui that can go up the pitch. They're quite good up the pitch.
I think Dalot's a bit of a...
I think
Dalot maybe
he improved his game.
Yeah, well, that's it.
That's what going back to the interview itself. That's what he said in terms of like he wants to be able to bring the best out of the players.
Yeah, and I think again he's going to be one that does his homework.
Yeah.
So if he's playing against bottom of the league Southampton, put Garnacho on the left, put Mazraoui on the right, go that bit more attacking.
You don't even need.
But if you're playing
Rashford or Ahmad, whoever it is,
because you're playing, whoever bottom of the league.
Yeah.
But then you're playing a City and a Liverpool. You need to be smart. Now you need to play Dalot and Mazraoui or a natural left back, Harry Amas, whoever it may be.
I think that's what we're most excited about is knowing like how because we can all sit here and predict what he's going to do against Ipswich, but realistically, we're not going to find out what exactly his plans are up until 3, 4, 5 weeks into him taking over.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a lot of time with them on the training pitch, innit? The other thing is the flexibility of the 3-4-3 innit? Of playing with that. I've seen a couple of maybe 2-3 games of Sporting. It's not a lot, but that's the sample size we're working with. How he can change like those wing backs, those wingers that we're talking about, they need to be very athletic in the sense of being up and down at the same time.
Yeah.
Because when we're on the defense, we form into a back 5, and then when it's time to attack, boom, them 2 on the wide go up front and it's 3-4-3, it's all whatever, 5 up front, whatever it is.
But the thing is, firstly, before he even implements it onto the pitch, he needs to sell this idea to the likes of Omar Barada, Dan Ashworth, and Jason
Yeah.
Wilcox.
I
So
think
they're the
I
ones
think
that
he's
run the
already
football.
sold it to them.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you wouldn't have the job.
100%.
I think
Yeah, no,
they
100.
went to him, innit? They went
Yeah,
to him.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, you know,
Had to, because they
They
know.
said to him, "Look, it's now or never. You want the job. It's there. We need a manager that's going to come in with his identity and then boom, implement it into
That's
the
it.
team."
That's it.
It's
He's
as
getting
simple
along
as
with
that.
them really well as well.
yeah. Did you
Yeah.
boys see the interview he had? I think just before he did the United interview. He
The
spoke
press
about-
conference.
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
the
yeah,
centre
yeah,
backs,
yeah.
how they changed over time.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
now how they passing the ball more. So it
100%.
works from the centre backs up into up into the striker.
Striker, yeah.
So now that's what he's implementing. You get it?
Bang on.
So,
I think, boys, like I said, we can predict that team all we like, but it's just going to be so interesting to see what he goes for the lineup. I want to see adaptation as well. So
Yeah.
if things are not going well in the game, or you can do things better in the sense of we're winning, but he wants to go for the kill, and he can make those changes to
Yeah.
see what happens. But he has to work with the players.
He did say
Find
though in
out.
his interview, it's not about the system or formation; it's about the character of the players
Exactly.
itself.
Exactly, that's
he
the
just wants
main thing.
intensity in it from the players.
That's the
I mean, going back to the system, he likes to play with two creatives behind his striker.
Yeah.
Who are those creatives for you, lot?
Bruno,
Okay.
Bruno and Ahmad right now. Right
Yeah.
now.
right
Okay,
now,
I got one to throw into the fold.
Mason.
Mason.
Not even Mason Mount. Next season, and I cooked him because I hate this guy, but he might actually work wonders in there.
Probably.
Sancho.
Yo.
But if that is if,
Imagine Sancho and Ahmad
but what if
behind Gyökeres or something.
Gyökeres,
okay, but what
yeah.
if he's damaged his?
But I think Sancho's too far gone now. For
Yeah,
me.
yeah. I
Because
think
even
Even
in
Rashford
Chelsea,
could
like,
play in that position really.
I can't see. I know what you
Considering
mean.
playing him as a striker in that
but you know,
formation.
the thing with Rashford is that position normally, like I've seen it with Trincao, at the, like their back towards goal is
Yeah.
mainly how they play and how they look for the runners in behind, which is Gyökeres and whoever. But I don't think Rashford can do that yet.
I
I
think
don't think he
Rashford
can
more of
ever
a
do
number
that.
9 in that system.
He
He's more
is.
of a finisher.
He is the one to go in behind. Now
Mm.
the problem with that is you can't play him there if we're playing a low block.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to be running in behind anyway.
No, but then that's what you have your creatives for, don't
That's
you?
exactly. But
So I think running in behind, and it's not only that, we've seen what kind of striker that he wants. He needs a bit of a powerhouse in there. I'm not gonna lie, Rashford isn't weak. Rashford is not weak. He's quite far from it actually. He's actually proper strong.
Yeah.
But I think as a number 9, if he can get firing, then he might have a chance as a number 9.
Nah, but I
For
don't
me,
see him.
putting him as
Yeah,
either
yeah.
10, no,
Nah,
I
but
don't
I
want
don't see him as a number 9 either, because you need a certain type of awareness to be a striker, and Rashford hasn't got that instinct.
Well,
You're-
that's
you're
it.
right.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
Benny
you're
McCarthy was still here, I would
Yeah.
have taught that.
Yeah.
right,
Or even rude.
let's do a madness here and realistic prediction for United. It could be not even not. I'm not saying like table position. I'm saying what is your one thing that you think is going to happen with this United team now that Ruben's coming in? Could be a player is doing a madness, or someone's going to fall off, or
He'll definitely get the best out of some players.
yeah.
Like,
So
I
who
don't-
are you saying?
I think I know.
I think Højlund. He'll probably get the best
I
out of
hope
Højlund.
so. I hope so.
Because the way he did it, that Swedish player,
Yeah.
you can get.
I don't want to sign him just because he's popping right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you can get that Højlund popping and firing goals,
Yeah,
left,
bang on.
right, centre, then why do we need that?
Yeah,
Let's play
100%,
good one.
100%.
Do you know what? No, come on.
But I'm just saying, like, but you know what? Højlund never got the service. You know, we know
Yeah,
Højlund.
no, big
we,
fractional.
we know Højlund can bang goals
Yeah.
left, right,
100%.
and get.
Yeah.
You know, but he didn't get the service in that.
100%. I agree.
You know what?
Yeah.
He might just be that one
He
to,
might
to
just
go
be
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Now that he's gonna get, hopefully, let's
And
just
he
say,
fits the Amorim like sort of centre forward. Like,
Yeah.
Gokra is
The
big,
profile.
massive.
100%.
whatever.
Do you know? The other day I was watching a sporting game. They were losing. They came back. There's another big Scandinavian up there already coming through the ranks. You know that? I don't know his
Sporting?
name. I don't know his name. Yeah, he scored a brace, brought them back to 1-4-2.
oh
Fucking
man,
hell, I didn't know that.
And
Fucking
that's
Sprague.
another big Scandinavian with the exact same build as Gyökeres or Højlund.
Oh,
Up top.
Isaac and Gokra played together front.
yeah, he
Yeah.
scored. He
They both
scored.
scored in it. So.
Yeah, they
It's just the
scored.
matchup, isn't it? The manager needs the
But that's
player
it. You know
for them
what
to
he
match up
wants.
properly.
You know what he wants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Nah, 100%.
I think going back to the players that are going to fight for him, I think you need to build a core there. You need
Yeah.
to build the spine. The spine is what's essential first. So you're right with Højlund. I think Onana, for me, has been one of our most improved players so far.
Yeah.
I know he's not had much to do, but he is doing well. It's as simple as
Yeah.
that. You need to go and
Can't
get
deny
your centre backs on board with you.
Yeah.
Leach and Delay are players that are going to fight instantly.
I heard
The
he's a
third
big-
one, Euro.
He's a big fan of
he's
him.
a big
He
Yeah.
called him
fan.
generational
Yeah.
talent.
Now, the next two are the most important for
Mm.
me. And that for me is Bruno and Ugarte.
I got it, yeah.
I think those two, if you can get about 5 or 6 of those players going and fighting for you there,
boys,
Yeah.
it builds a certain
So-
mentality and a certain environment where you can't come here unless
Yeah,
you've got
100.
that same
you hit the
mentality.
nail on the head, because if you're talking about the spine, let's just say we mix it up with a bit of youth that we have
Yeah.
up and coming.
Copy,
The
man.
Toby Colliers,
It-
the
not even
Harry Amas.
not even right now, because I'm saying in the spine, let's just say we've got Delete and Martinez, but we've got that young blood of Lenny coming in.
Yes.
Mm.
Then in midfield we've got Ugarte, the experienced Casemiro. Then we've got man like Kobe in there. So
Yeah.
just as whatever in it, they're building up. Then Bruno, he's got Ahmad, he's got Garnacho there with him, and then up top you got we don't have the experience, sorry, but we've got a raw talent in Hoyland.
Yeah.
You know what? We have got the players to do the job.
Yeah,
It's just about
The right coach.
You just like tweaking them.
100%.
You know,
100%.
just
To
test
do
it.
what job though? Because
To
I
do
don't
what-
I don't
to
think
do
this
what
team.
Amorim wants him
That's
to
what I'm
do.
saying. But then if we're talking about short-term goals for this season, what do we want?
I want Amorim to be able to get character out of these players and
Yeah.
getting them to play to the best of their abilities in that position.
Mm,
I'll be a happy man if that happens at the same time because
I
it's a
want
building
Mans
process.
to come to Old Trafford and be sure.
sure.
Yeah, but that's a process though.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
a process
yeah,
because
yeah.
we have no
Obviously.
identity in the first
For
place.
sure.
We have
Mm.
no
That's-
identity.
Like by the end of the season, if Mans don't come to United, and like I want like Liverpool fans, City fans, Arsenal fans to worry. Oh shit, we got United.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a
that's it,
fixture.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Fats?
As
Because
soon as that happens, then we know like
Yeah,
we're,
we
we're
yeah.
up there.
Yeah, we're coming back.
We're coming back.
We're a sleeping giant right
Yeah.
now, lads.
Yeah,
that's
it's
that's
just
the
another
truth.
thing.
Yeah,
innit?
you can't have said any
So
better.
don't fucking poke us. 'Cause
Mm.
as soon now we've just like we got one eye open now,
Yeah.
and Ruben's like, yo,
one eye.
you get me?
Open,
Ruben's there.
one eye
He's
closed.
poking
Nah,
someone. And
You know what? Yeah,
boom.
like I said, in his first
time.
6 weeks is a
Yeah.
big test. He's
Yeah,
got to
this-
go to Anfield. He's got to go to Etihad. He's got to go to
Emirates.
Emirates. All within the first 6 weeks.
That's fine.
So he's
innit?
got a big test, and within them, he's actually got some
He's done it.
slightly
He's done it against City, really,
less
so.
difficult fixtures. You know what I mean?
100%.
So there's perfect, there's a
Abdi, what's
perfect
your-
balance of tests there for him.
What's your prediction?
Against Ipswich.
No,
No.
just for United, for Ruben, for the players, for the whoever.
I don't know. Like right now, I'm in a position of skepticism sometimes because I'm thinking it's another manager.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
gone through the process
I
again.
hear it.
We've had to rehire somebody midway through the season as well at the
Mm.
same time. So it's just a repeat of what's been happening for the last 10, 11, 12 years. So
Mm.
there comes, but then after seeing the interview, like Hanif said at the start, it's brought me a sense of hope because this is the kind of talk that we need in terms of
Mm.
atmosphere, getting like the community. I was watching the video. He's going around shaking the cook's hand, the people behind the canteen
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that,
That's
going
why I
into the
mentioned that,
secretary,
yeah.
all these things and stuff like that. That means so much to getting the
But I
whole
can't
club
lie
on
though.
behind you.
Ten
Was
Hag
it
did
Ten Hag
do
did
a
that?
lot of
Yeah, no,
stuff
I
like
hear that. I hear that.
But when he went on tour against United,
Yeah, that was different.
that was different. Like I didn't see a manager
Bro,
ever go
Mm.
with the fans here.
Yeah.
And go
Even
and,
then,
speak
like,
to
He
the
just
fans.
bumped
Yeah.
into them. That's
He
mad.
said-
Could have been.
No, but he had that choice.
Yeah.
Do you want to like see him or you want to wait
It's
for him
mad,
to
it's
finish?
mad.
And he
Yeah.
went.
Bro,
He
even
had-
in his interview, he said about the players going on that tour to
Mm.
go and see what it means to play for United, get the history from that same
Yeah.
tourist guide, and go and see what it means. Go and see where you're
And
playing.
he's doing that. He's doing that.
He-
Yeah.
I think you should.
Bang
We
on, bro,
went a
you
couple
should.
of months
Yeah,
ago, didn't we?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fucking
Definitely one
amazing.
for the ages.
Like,
It's
Yeah.
imagine you
amazing.
lot went when you see Ruben.
He's a bad boy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yo, we
Um,
gotta move it on,
yeah,
boys.
let's go move it
Yeah,
on,
let's
man.
move on. So, second piece of news that we all come across with was the referee scandal of Mr.
He's one of our own.
David.
He's one of our own. David Cootes. He's one of our own.
You know what? Yeah.
I don't claim him. He's a sniffler.
No. You know what? A referee's right to have an opinion against a manager. or whatever.
100%.
You know, obviously it didn't come out in the right way or whatever. But I think it's Klopp's a knob anyway. You get me?
Klopp's a cunt. He's fucking bang on.
He's a prick anyway, man.
He's bang on.
So I don't blame him. If someone's coming shouting in your face, yeah,
Yeah,
with
bro.
those yellow ass
Yeah,
teeth, yeah.
Yeah,
You get me? Of course he's gonna
Facts,
call him a
facts,
prick
facts,
or whatever
yeah.
he calls him.
Disgusting.
So
Like, if that was any of you guys, you guys would have smacked him across the face,
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
it? If that was any of you guys,
100%.
Nah,
100%.
me never.
No.
I wouldn't touch
You just
him.
took that.
100.
Nah, he's a good guy. They just probably gave him.
Oh,
a
did
little
you know
bit
it-
something.
You know when Klopp's shouting at you, it's, that's mad shit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that
talking about?
smell shed. Do something else.
You know what I'm talking about?
Listen,
Oh.
But
But
yeah,
man,
no,
they should
David
be aware of the surroundings
No,
guys,
look,
when they're circulating
He's
videos
a
like that.
legend in my
Facts.
opinion.
You reckon?
facts.
Yeah.
You know what it is with him, yeah? He's an idiot because he's surrounded himself
No,
with
with
man.
idiots.
idiots.
How are you gonna do that? And
How you gonna
your
trust the
boys
ball
are
to
your
score,
boys are
yeah.
snitching on you. Anyhow, we're doing a madness, and one of you lot snitch on me
That's
as well.
crazy.
Yeah, no,
Circling
no.
back round your yard, bro. But you know what's mad? Yeah, it's not only the whole, you know, he called Klopp a German whatever. Yeah, that's not right in itself. He shouldn't have said that.
Yeah,
But
100%.
it is what it is. But then he got caught sniffing the line.
Oh, that was the worst of it,
And
wasn't it?
then that's where, like,
It adds-
one of the topics is that should he manage again? So I'm gonna ask you, lot, should he manage again?
No,
in
he shouldn't.
Nah, no, but let's take
Manage.
out.
No,
Let's
no,
sorry,
no,
referee
finish that
again.
point.
Let's take out the United bias
Yeah.
and say, you know, let's just say Klopp was a normal guy. He's a good guy, and he's not a Liverpool, you know, manager. Let's just say there's a likable manager in the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. Give me a name.
Uh,
Marco Silva. It's
yeah.
Marco Silva, and he's called him all of that and whatever. Now, are you saying should he be able to referee again in the league? Because I've seen the overlap as well.
Yeah.
No, he
And then these are saying, you know what, give him, make him
chance.
feel the consequences, and then, you know, he
Yeah,
should
they
have
were
a
like,
chance.
don't ruin a person's life and career just because of one incident
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Because half
I
the time,
disagree.
yeah.
I disagree.
He should not be
He
allowed
should
to
not be
referee
allowed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
ref again.
I feel like he's had his chance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There's
100%,
too
yeah.
many facts.
I
There's
think
too many
he should
factors.
not be refereeing the
A top
teams,
game, yeah.
You know, the
Okay,
teams
but
that he
how?
spoke
Okay, but how does that work though?
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Because the whole table in Premier League is going to be
or
influenced.
to put him to championship.
Yeah,
right?
Okay, so let me give you
Or
scenarios.
go to somewhere else, like Poland.
It's like a
Let me
player.
give you-
You know,
yeah,
when
go
a
on.
player bets, he
Yeah.
gets like a 10-match ban. Give him a 10.
Yeah. Because you'd be surprised about
No, I
salaries
hear
as well.
that. I hear all that,
The
but there's
referee-
too many things that are going to be implicated
Yeah.
here, because you need to remember the scenarios, the possible scenarios that can happen.
Okay.
Yeah, Liverpool are top of the league.
That could have happened.
Liverpool are top of the league.
Mm.
United are playing, I don't know, Southampton, and United are 2 points off Liverpool.
Yeah.
He's gonna say, "Yo, I'm managing this game. I am managing a Liverpool game, but you know what? Let me help Liverpool a little bit, or whatever. Or let me. I hate Liverpool. Let me just, you know, let me
Influence him.
sort
Yeah,
United
yeah,
out a
yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah,
Let me give United shouldn't have had a penalty. United got a penalty.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying? So now, boom, United have
He was
fought
there, you know.
Liverpool,
You know
whatever.
that incident, David Coote. He was there with the penalty. That one.
Yeah, he's
that
a
they
piece
said-
of shit
yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
Legit,
bro.
he was there.
He is like, I'll take away all the United person, whatever. He's a piece of shit because
yeah.
referees should not be allowed to do this.
The way I see it, though, is that you get one chance on that big stage. You fuck up your chance, you go down.
But boys,
That's it. End of story.
We said this. I can't remember how. Like maybe second or third episode. The referees in England are shocking.
Yeah, they're shocking.
they're
Not
the
even in
worst,
England.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Championship, League One, League Two. All right, do your thing. In the Premier League, they are shocking. We
No, because
need.
like I remember a discussion on Reddit and stuff like that in terms of VAR, and a lot of the people were saying that VAR is not the problem. It's the people
100%,
behind the
yeah,
panel.
yeah. We've been knowing this though,
100%
fam.
on this.
They need to go and do a recruitment process worldwide.
Yeah.
Go and get referees from around the world,
Scout
bro.
their games, see how they
Go
turn
to
out.
You know what it is, though?
random kebab shop.
Money's the
Yes.
problem, though, innit? They're gonna have to pay
Take-
more for
Take somebody from Hargis,
Do you
bro.
reckon?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
but
Speedy.
these brothers would love it.
Obviously, these brothers will love it, but they would be having to pay a lot more than what they pay for the English.
I think the English refs would be up there, sky high
Yeah,
with
so
their
salary-wise,
wages.
I'll tell you guys right now that they get on average about 100k, between 75 to about 120k. They get a year.
Fuck off.
The referees, I swear to God. Yeah, hear me out. And they
English
get English refs, and every game they manage, they get 1,500 per game. On top of that,
You're taking the.
I'm not
piss.
taking the piss, bro. I'm one of them right now, fam. You're talking to Martin Oliver. Don't
Blood,
worry.
this is a joke.
Yeah, it's a
fam.
robbery, fam. So I'm thinking, yeah, you've had your chance. You've
So
had your 100
fast.
bags.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you've had your 1,500 pound a game, and that just rinsing it out.
Yeah.
You've had your chance.
'cause
Fuck off now.
They get paid every game.
Every game. they
Yeah,
get
but
paid.
then you're telling
You've
me
had
you
it-
get a ref from, I don't know, Colombia or Nigeria, bro.
No,
Like,
you do your scouting, like you said. You do your scouting, and
but
you
of
watch
course,
the games.
Of course,
and
you
see
do,
how well they
you,
do.
you do that. But then if you're paying them a lot less, they should be happy. They're going to be happy with that
Yeah.
That's true.
compared to Englishmen that are getting madness
But if
tax.
they know that Englishmen are getting this much and they're better refs than these Englishmen,
Yeah, but they need to
win.
they need to prove that they're better refs.
But
Nah.
That's
It's not
where,
hard,
that's where
but-
the scouting. So if you're looking for,
I don't know,
Football is
boys.
corruption.
Yeah,
Yeah,
football is
I know.
corruption. It's all
It's-
corruption. But yeah,
it's
moving
as
on.
simple as that.
That's a mess.
Final topic. Let's have a go. So I am seeing 8 or 9 players have dropped out from the international squad.
Good on them. Good on them,
I
boys.
can't lie.
Whoever you are, from Saka to flipping
Trent.
Trent, whoever you are,
Cole
good on
Palmer.
you, lads.
You know Cole
Good
Palmer,
on
yeah?
you.
I seen his fucking advert where he did an advert with Burberry and that, and it £4,500 jacket and that, and all the man they got man to do for 9 minutes and waste my time is have a fishing rod, sitting down on a fucking lake and just no talking whatsoever. So I watched it for 9 minutes, thinking he's gonna say a word. He rather just got up, got to the fucking lake, jumped back, sat down, held his fishing stick. That's how they're marketing him right now.
Yeah, he's cold.
That's how they're
He's
marketing him
cold.
right now. It's
Wow.
crazy.
probably got paid bare for
Yeah,
that.
loads. Yeah, but you got the
know,
likes of
good on them,
Levi
boys.
Colwill,
Good on them, man.
Declan
You know what,
Rice.
yeah, I think a lot of these players were like carrying injuries as well, so they're just, you know.
Yeah, but even then, let's
Can't
be
blame
real,
him,
innit?
bro.
You know what? We need to remember as United fans more than anyone.
Recently.
If we've got a league charge going on, Fergie used to drag those players back. It's not even a case of go there, enjoy yourself, enjoy the camp and whatever. No, get back here.
But then
Understand what it means.
You heard what Kane said though. Country is more important.
Yeah,
than
he's
club.
gonna say
Kane's
that.
a knob,
He's
though,
gonna
innit?
say that when he's been playing for Spurs all his
Kane ain't
life,
won
innit?
fuck all, so
So it's as simple as that, bro.
He don't even play for
Nah,
England.
he
You
didn't
know,
stop.
you know what's his problem? He just misses the boys now. Because he's in Germany, he's like, oh, I miss my friends. You know, I would have loved to have seen them. No,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Allow
I
it,
don't
bro.
blame these players though.
Nah,
I don't blame
100% we
him,
don't
man.
blame
I
him.
don't
Even if
blame
it's
him.
us boys, we just be like, yo, England or train to our club.
Bro,
Yeah, I'd rather play with
A
club.
million
It's,
percent.
I
I'd rather
don't know
train
why
with-
it's
Unless
such
I'm
a
going
big
to a
deal.
World Cup or something, then obviously.
Even them, bro, I would have pulled out. I can't
But that's
lie.
the point, though, isn't it? Like
Fuck
these guys want to see
I
you
hate
represent your country,
international football.
regardless of the situation, regardless if it's a European Championship, a fucking Nation League Cup and stuff like that. Representing your country, from what I've gathered from all the other players, and that is one of the best things they can do in their careers. In that sense, and this is collective on the players.
Okay,
Oh,
not for my opinions.
These are dead games.
Yeah, I hear
There's
that.
nothing
It's
on
Nations
the line.
League,
This
Yeah.
is what I'm saying.
So I don't
It's
know what the
about
point is.
Nations
We're
League and-
talking about all of these competitions and whatnot.
Yeah.
Bro, the truth is the amount of games that the players are playing nowadays,
Yes.
it's not fair on them.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, innit?
Yeah.
Because there's too many competitions that they're playing.
Mm.
Is it worth going to play against, I don't know, man, like Cyprus
Like
team
a
or
Ireland
whoever,
or like a Greece,
whoever.
yeah. Who
But
England
these man
play.
don't want it. Bruno Fernandes is back in Carrington. You know, he played
Yeah,
one
but you
game.
know
and
why
Yeah,
though?
yeah, they're
Because
sending back.
Portugal got the right idea.
Yeah, they
They
want to
said, all
start
right,
the
the
young
first
guns.
game's done. No, this is facts, by the way. They said the first game's done. We've qualified. We've done our job now. Big boys go home. Ronaldo, Bruno, Bernardo, whoever it is, all gone home.
Fairs, bro.
And then they're
Did
gonna
you
start
see
the young ones.
Rashford
Yeah.
on New York and that?
Oh.
He's flipping my man.
You know what? Yeah, you know what
Everyone's
it
getting
is?
onto him about
Everyone's
that,
getting
bro.
onto him, and I think it's a bit unfair. But
Nah,
for me,
obviously,
I just seen that and I
that's
just
his-
thought, yo,
that's
he looks.
his downtime sort of thing. innit?
Yeah,
Fair enough,
but
man.
even then, bro, I just think if there was a part like no hatred towards the guy, whatever, bro.
He's hating.
But you know what? Yeah, he just looked fried,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I don't know what
yeah,
it
he
is.
did,
He looked
100%.
fried. I'm thinking, yo, I don't know. I think he's a bit. He thinks he's a bit too American.
But again,
now.
it goes back to the circle that you surround yourself with as well at the same time. If you don't have the right type of people, right amount of people and stuff
Yeah.
like that, like I hear that downtime is very much allowed, but don't forget about your career, bro.
Yeah.
Don't forget what you
But
got
yo,
coming next week.
I
Talking
got a
about
quick one.
careers.
Yeah, talking about careers, and before we end off, are we taking Pogba back at United, boys?
Oh my
You know
god!
what? Yeah, after what he said about United, yeah, he should not be allowed back in that training.
Big
facility.
facts, bro.
Big fact.
Yeah.
But,
Why?
okay.
Why are they letting him back in that training facility?
Which part are we on about?
Bro, he said
You remember
the-
in that interview?
yeah,
The recent one,
Yeah.
Sky Carver.
Sky
Yeah,
Carver
yeah,
asked
yeah.
him.
But what did he say about United?
He's asked him now because he said, "Oh, what does it mean for you to come back and play? Like, would you come play back for United?" That he laughed and goes, "Yes, it's the hope. I hope to do it." And then he goes, "What for Man United?" Carvey said.
He goes, don't
And
twist
he
my
goes-
words.
He goes, "No, that chapter's done." He started laughing. He goes, "No, I've learnt my lesson." Bro, you learnt your lesson because you were shit.
Yeah, it was shit.
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely atrocious.
You can't
Football
come
as
to
well, but after
United
that,
talking
I
about
take back
character.
everything I tweeted about him.
Bro, you can't come back to United for
Disgusting.
that. I swear, I just don't want.
He's dissing United too much. Yeah.
I don't think he dissed United that much,
Bro, he
I
said
think we
he's
need to
learnt
watch it
his
back a little
lesson.
bit.
Yeah,
I don't think. I think what he meant by he's learned his lesson is that
What?
he's gone in there. Yeah,
yeah,
he's one of the highest paid players.
Yeah.
And he took on too much at United.
What did he take on?
I think he
He
took
did.
on too much
The
at
manager
United.
was
These
too much of it.
players, they need to take on
Yeah.
the responsibility.
No,
man.
100%.
These
I
star
agree.
players, they need to. Yeah, we're the main man at
I
United.
agree.
Let's take this
Yeah.
team on my back.
No, I agree.
And he couldn't
I,
handle
for
it.
one, personally, I wouldn't have it because it's too much of a headache. But now let me put a scenario to you.
Yeah.
He comes to you and he says, "Yo, okay, I'll take 100 grand a week. 100 grand a week." Well, this is a player that hasn't got a contract anymore,
Yeah.
and he comes to you and says, "Yo, I've got this much a week.
But
I'm 32 years old, and we've seen players go on till about 38 now.
still
You
wouldn't
still would not take it."
yeah, no, because he's an ER bastard, fam. He's always in the hospital, on the bed, fucking injured.
That's
How
the
many
other
times
thing.
was he injured? It was the final season that we had him.
That's the biggest problem.
I'll do what Ruben
I wouldn't do it.
Ruben got rid of all the coaching, but his own coaching. He got rid
Yeah,
of
get rid of this.
get rid of all
Which is
the
fair enough,
that
yeah.
shit
I just
back,
want to
bro.
hear it because I'm seeing a lot of people say they take Pogba back.
Nah, I
Me
wouldn't.
personally, I'd probably stay away from it just because
Yeah.
there's no point going back there. 32 years old, just go and sign a new.
That's
new
true.
You
deal
don't
there.
need
That's
that
true.
toxic.
But
Toxic
having
feeling,
said that, I would not mind seeing him one last ride.
Yeah, just doing that.
Yeah,
One of them ones.
I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think United fans will forgive him, man.
This is what he said.
Yeah, I don't think United.
Quote for quote.
Yeah.
The interviewer asked him, "Would you really go back to Man United?" He goes, "You are twisting the question. I'm wiser. I've changed. You can't trick me anymore. I don't want to lose the level I am at. If I can surpass it, this is what I want. I'm still the same player, but with a different hunger. I'm more motivated, blah, 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 all of that shit." But it is
He didn't diss United.
He did say that though, but it's not written on here. Wallah, he said it. I know he said it.
I watched the interview recently. I don't remember seeing where he dissed United out now. I'll be real.
He said, "I've learnt my lesson."
It's like a little sly comments saying, "Yeah, United are shit. I don't want to go back." Sort of thing.
But that needs to be facts because I don't remember
He said
seeing
he said he's learnt his
because
lesson.
I watched the interview. When he says he learned, when you say he learned his lesson, do you mean when he said I'm wiser now?
Probably.
But that's not going to United. He's on about the press.
Yeah.
The press are trying to change his words. Sky Carver is trying to change his words. He's not on about I've learnt my lesson with United or I'm wiser because I've made a mistake from United. He's on about I'm wiser because you lot have tricked me previously and twisted my words because he followed it with that.
Right, okay.
So that's what I'm saying. He hasn't out and out dissed United to me. Maybe if someone finds me a quote, then I'd agree or find me the interview. But personally, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that he's dissed United out now. So I don't know. That needs to be facts for me.
Yeah.
Like we can't just say he's dissed United.
No, but there's one team that's really interested in him as well. That really wants to reunite with him, and that's Marseille. Marseille are probably going to land him. I think they come like January,
that would
February,
be
March.
cold. I'll be honest.
Go Marseille, go chill with
Greenwood. Yeah, that's.
Guess who's going to be the boss down there as well?
DEEZER.
That's the one. Yep, DEEZER. Just going to kill it up
Or
down
just
there.
go to Saudi.
Yeah, true. That's
Saudi
if they're willing to
take
take him.
That's his best bet.
Yeah.
Saudi would take him in a heartbeat.
Because he's very marketable. Fuck the football situation. He's very marketable in terms of a person.
Imagine
yeah, but on that note,
Pogback
though,
again.
Pogback, you know. On that note, though,
I'm not for it. I'll be honest. But
yeah, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for tuning into the international break roundup in terms of the news. But we'll see you again for the main episode next week. Peace
In a bit.
In a bizzle.
खत्म बाय बाय टाटा गुड बाय